Cookies for you. Will my fingers do? In your pants. This is Pinkie Pie. I sleep with Pinkie Pie at night because she protects me from the murderous clowns lurking under my bed waiting for the opportunity to eat me. Erotic is not the word to be using right now. Pinkie's body it's very Ronda Rousey-like. Dainty. Her hooves are not. So I woke up this morning with the strange feeling that I was on fire, and it turned out that was actually a perfectly natural feeling to have, being as, well, I was on fire. I put myself out, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll go lie back down, but where's my Pinkie Pie? Where is my little Pinkie? And I reach out and I grab her and I pull her towards me, and she kicks me in the crotchal region. Erotic is not the word I would use. Oh, Dr. Renee Richards. Oh, Dr. Renee Richards. Come now, Wilma. That's such a made-up name. Yes, it is, but not in the way you're thinking. Renee Richards was a 40-some-year-old ophthalmologist. She was a loving wife, loving mother, remarkably good tennis player. When you factored in that she had absolutely no history of playing tennis, it was even more impressive. You see, here's this woman who she always dreamed of being a tennis player, but then, well, career got in the way, and family got in the way, but she never gave up on that dream, and now here she is in her 40s, on par with 20-year-olds in their prime. My God, this woman is a story that needs to be made into a movie. Fortunately, that's not the story she's remembered for. The story she's remembered for involves her being the most controversial figure in the history of sports. And the reason that tennis has such a stringent testing policy. Basically, if you are a female tennis player, you have to find the doctor who delivered you to verify that you are in fact a woman. Thanks to Dr. Renee Richards, because when we look into Dr. Renee Richards' past, we find she doesn't have one. Nothing longer than a few years, at any rate. Dr. Richard Raskins, on the other hand, is a top-ranked amateur during her schooling days. Played tennis for the Navy. Married a surprisingly understanding woman. And in her 40s, Dr. Richard Raskins, woo, tang, pow! And took up tennis again. Now, I told you that story, so I can tell you this story. Why don't you ever chime in? That's what I want to know. I should cover my ass when I'm choking. So I told you that story, so I can tell you this story. In 1973, so far as I'm aware, the first ever Battle of the Sexes took place regarding physical capabilities when 57-year-old professional tennis player Billy Riggs took on 27-year-old professional tennis player Billie Jean King. Billy beat him. Billie Jean King beat Billy Riggs. Fast forward to whatever point in history, the Williams sisters were on, and they were just bouncing back and forth in the 1 and 2 spot. Whoever the number 1 was, in a charity game, played the 200th ranked amateur male college player for one final. The only controversy of the match being the fact that Williams got 1 against a barely ranked amateur. You wouldn't think a plush pony kicking you in the crotchal region would hurt, but seriously, I cried a little.